So I just came back from this really awesome engagement party and it was beautiful. Like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But I had some anxieties about going. My name is Melissa and this is the Couch Mom Club. So whenever you go anywhere with kids, you always have a little bit of anxiety about what the kids are going to be like, their behavior. Is the environment going to be kid friendly? Is the trip going to take long? What they're going to be like in the car? You know, all of this stuff kind of plays through your mind before making the decision to bring them. This past weekend, we went to an engagement party and I was a little bit nervous about bringing the kids. Of course, we're in a time now where we are freshly going back into society, going to restaurants, you know, doing gatherings and things of that nature after this whole COVID-19 thing. And we are now new parents of two, learning routines with them and, you know, what they both need when we're out, things like that. And we decided that when we got this invitation, we were going to bring them. Of course, if we had read in the invitation no kids allowed or something like that, we would have made arrangements for them. But because we did not get that, we decided, yeah, let's take them with us. So we arrived and we're here and it is beautiful and we are enjoying it. The kids are happy. One is sleeping, one is drinking milk, so it's all good. And we are gonna get our food in just a little bit and I can't wait to show you what we got because the food here, it looks I like to bring kids into different environments. It is so important. You never want to just shy away from bringing your kids with you when you're going out, especially if they can come. When they are allowed to come with you, I think that's great learning ground, great time to play with the scenario to see what will happen. So we were invited to this restaurant. Now, both of our children have been to restaurants before with us and we have done very well, but this was a different scenario. This was a patio setting where both of them would be with us and one, if he was let out of his stroller, would have free range to run and play and do whatever he wanted. But the thing about this time, it happened right after the global pandemic. So we had to be very mindful of what would take place. And I was a little bit nervous. Of course, you're in a little bit more of a fancy scenario considering that we're celebrating an engagement. And two, you don't know if it's a kid-friendly place. You're not sure if other people are going to bring their kids. And with social distancing still a thing, you're like, ooh, what if he gets antsy sitting in the stroller for too long and then creates a scene and, you know, all of that stuff. Turns out they were very well behaved. All the anxieties that I had with bringing them were like quickly dismissed. As soon as I got to the venue, it was beautiful and it didn't seem like such a fancy place where the kids couldn't be themselves. Of course, Teo got a little bit tired sitting in the stroller, so we did eventually let him out, but he quickly found other kids to play with and he ran around and, you know, he had a good time. He was not in the way. He was not breaking any social distancing rules. He was just being a kid at the place that we were, and it was fine because the other kids were doing just the same. Noelle, she slept through like 90% of the event. She only woke up, I think, maybe 20 minutes or so before we were leaving, and that posed a whole other concern with, you know, if she was not well fed, if we started driving, would she cry, all of that stuff. But during the event, she was perfect, like perfect. She woke up, I nursed her, I changed her diaper, and she sat. She cried a little bit, but not so much that she started a scene or anything. It was actually one of the better times that we've all been out. We had no interruptions, no malfunctions. Teo was perfectly good with asking to go to the washroom. He didn't have an accident. Noelle again slept through the whole thing, so it was great. So, you know, you never want to be that parent with the kids running around that you can't control, but my kids were actually very good today. I was so shocked. And there were other little kids too, but they ran and they played, but nothing crazy. She actually just woke up, but we have a drive ahead of us, so I'm worried that she might be a little bit cranky on the ride home. But the engagement party that we attended was for two people that I just love. I've been admiring them for some time now, kind of from afar, and just seeing how cute they are together and how, perfect they are and how well matched they are. And I have just grown to just love them as a couple. And I'm learning a little bit more about the bride to be, and she is also my business coach, and she is Natanya, as in Tanya the creative, as in Natanya. You have to look her up. She's here on YouTube as well, and she's all over Instagram, totally killing it. I mean, if you need a business coach, she's definitely somebody you need to check out. She is just a beautiful spirit and a beautiful girl too. Like you'll know when you see it. We were there celebrating with them, and I am so excited. She even has her engagement video on her YouTube page. It is so cute. You need to check it out, and I will link it in the description to make it easier for you. I just love these two. Her fiance, I was about to say boyfriend, but it's now her fiance. I mean, that is so weird. I remember when I said my fiance for the first time. It was very strange. We got married a year to the day of our engagement, so I didn't have to say fiance for very long. But I remember the first time, and it was so weird. Like, oh, this is my fiance. It was like, what am I doing with a fiance? But anyways, it is a beautiful thing. I love love. I mean, everybody loves love, and I think that Natanya and Williston are going to have a very long and wonderful marriage. I mean, if you see them, you're gonna just be like, wow, these guys are not already married. Like, they're so like match made in heaven. You guys need to go check them out. Go to her page, go check out that video, and definitely leave some comments, put some balloons, put some hearts, and all those congratulatory remarks in her comments on that video, and say that I sent you. And I'm sure she's gonna love to read them. She is going to just smile. I know she will. But I just want to dedicate this video to Williston and Natanya. Cheers to you guys. Congratulations. I am so happy for you guys, and I am so blessed to be a part of that beautiful celebration today. Thank you for having us and for having our kids. It was really beautiful. We really loved being there. The weather was perfect. The food was amazing. Like, the food was really good. And just the people, just being around people that are celebrating love is just, it's a beautiful thing. And I'm really thankful that we were a part of that. Can't wait to see what the next steps and the next chapter in your lives will hold. And who knows, you might be a guest on the Couch Mom Club. Soon you'll have little babies of your own, and I would love to be there, a part of the journey with you. I love you guys very much. Again, this one is for you. Cheers. If you're not a part of the club, join the club. I want you to join the club. Come on, join the club. Press that subscribe button and hit the bell so that you're notified when I post new videos. And of course, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I will see you in the next video.